guys, I'm Greg. This is Greg's Beer Reviews. Let's go check out and see what's in the fridge today. Hello everybody, thanks for stopping by Greg's Beer Reviews today. Today's beer comes from Mad River Brewing. This is their Jamaica Sunset India Pale Ale. I don't know how many more of these beers you're going to see me doing, guys. They don't have any dates on their bottles, and I put some of them. I went to get some more of them this weekend, and all their beers have a lot of trash in the very bottom of them, and I didn't buy them, and I'm really not too sure I want to review this one. They need to step up to the plate and put dates on their bottle, or they're going to go by the wayside. The bottle's got a lot of condensation on it, so I can't tell if it's got a label on it or not. I mean, a date on it or not. Hard to tell. And I'm, not a big fan of all this trash with no date on there. Like I said, I put some of them back, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this one. I did pick up the porter and their stout, but all the rest of the beers had no date on them, so I'm not going to be buying any more of the Mad River beers until they can step up to the plate and put a date on the bottle. I'm done with them. So I think I got 2 more to do, the stout and the porter, and then until they get a date, that's it. Over with. Like I said, they're out of Blue Lake, California, an American IPA, 7% alcohol on this one, year-round serving. The food pairings cuisine is the curry, the Thai, the cheese, the peppery, Monterey, pepper jack, your sharp blue, your more pungent cheeses, even gorgonzola and limburger. And the meat for this is poultry, fish, shellfish, and salmon. Glassware is a pint, becker, the stein, the mug, about anything you want to pour it in, just pour it into something. And the 7%, it's going to keep for a little while, but you're going to lose the hoppiness over time, so that will fade. So that being said, a lot of stuff in the bottom of this. And for IPAs, unless they're bottle conditions or something, not a big fan of that, so I'm not going to give it a very aggressive pour. That's about all we're going to do in that one. Over into the light, it's slightly darker than an amber. It is almost, a golden. It is down to an amber, and there are a lot of hot particles or yeast particles floating around in this beer. So didn't pour a big head because I poured it really slow. So kind of disappointed I even bought this one. And if I had noticed the sediment in it as heavy as it is, I would not have bought it. So with that being said, let's get a nose on it. I'm getting a sweet malt and a little bit of alcohol. Not a big hop presence on this. Like I said, I don't have any idea what the date is on it. So with that being said, cheers. Tastes rather bland. I think it's an old bottle. I really do. No way to tell, though, is it? Not going to waste my money on them anymore, guys. More malty than hoppy. Definitely not fitting an IPA style, or it's an old beer. So, doesn't look like a good grade for this one, guys. I'm going to let it warm up slightly until I have to taste it, and I'll be right back. But doesn't look too promising for this one, guys. Stick around, I'll be right back. Alright guys, thanks for sticking around. Got just a tad left. Not impressed here. Not impressed at all. A lot of junk floating around. And it may be hops or whatever, but still. Gotta have a date on the bottle, guys. Final chug. Pretty weak, pretty average, pretty bland. It's a 4. It's a C beer. I wouldn't seek it out again. Like I said, once I get the porter and the stout done from Mad River, I'm done with Mad River. I hate to be that way, but they're going to have to step up to the plate. Put a date on the bottle, guys. I mean, That's not too much to ask. I don't think it is, and I don't understand why this is 2012 when we're talking about dates on either food or liquid. Every damn thing is in a grocery store or a beer or a liquor store ought to have a date on it. That's just the way I feel about it, guys. I know y'all get tired of hearing it because some of you say you do, but that's my campaign. And like I said, I have been buying a lot of beers, regardless whether they had dates or not. But like I said, the last trip up there, I started looking at their beers a little closely. A lot of junk in the bottom of all their beers. I mean, unless it was a porter or a stout where you couldn't see into the beer, everything that they had on the shelf from Mad River had stuff in the bottom of the bottle. So, not a fan of that. So, I'm going to probably move them beers up to the front, even though they're porters and stouts, just to get them out of here because they don't have dates on them. So, won't be any more after that until they step up to the plate and do a date on the bottom, especially on the label. I mean, there's nothing on this one. I've looked. There are no dates. So, they're making money selling their beer, but they don't care whether you have it fresh or not, so I've got a problem with that. Rate Beer has 76 overall and 43 in the style. I agree with that. That's below average numbers. And Beer Advocate come with an 81, which is in the bottom of their good range. I can't go there. So like I said, it's a 4. It's an average beer. I won't seek it out again. And with that being said, guys, if you had anything from Mad River, give me your comments back on this. Let me know how you appreciate buying beers that may be out of date or old or bad. This one kind of hit me wrong today, and I'm hacking on them about it. So step up to the plate, Mad River. Put your dates on your bottles. There won't be very many more reviewed here from Mad River. All right, guys, that's what I got to say about this one. Hate to end this on a down note, but tomorrow's beer is going to be better. I guarantee you. See y'all there.